Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talking about the complications of the sinusitis. First are the local complications. It includes mucoceles or mucopyoceles. The mucocele of frontal sinus is most common. As you can see in this picture, note the swelling above the middle canthus of the left eye. This is the CT scan of the mucocele of the left frontoethmoidal region. You can see the left eyeball has been displaced downward and laterally. The pyocele is the mucocele get infected to form the mucopyocele. The second is the mucus retention cysts. Third is the osteomyelitis. It is the infection of bone marrow, while the osteitis is the infection of compact bone. It involves either maxilla and the frontal bone. Here you can see the osteomyelitis of the maxilla with the fistula formation in the infraorbital region. First is the osteomyelitis in the maxilla bone, which is most common in the infants and children than the adults because presence of spongy bone in the anterior wall of maxilla. The second is the osteomyelitis in the frontal bone, which is most common in the adult as the frontal sinus not developed in children. The pus may form externally under the periosteum as the soft dough swelling appears like subperiosteal abscess on the forehead, which is known as the Pott's puffy tumor. This is the case of the chronic frontal sinusitis presenting with a fistula in the floor of the sinus. Now the orbital complications, which is the most common acute complication due to the ethmoid infection as they are more closely related to orbit. The infection is spread from these sinus to the orbit by the osteitis or the thrombophlebitis process of the ethmoidal vein. Now the first is the inflammation edema of the lids, which is known as the preseptal cellulitis. Second is the orbital cellulitis, very similar to the cavernous sinus thrombosis, as both involve the 3, 4, 6 cranial nerve. The third is the subperiosteal abscess, as you can see in this picture, orbital abscess, as you can see in this picture. The superior orbital fissure syndrome. Infection affects the superior orbital fissure, involves 5th cranial nerve branch ophthalmic and the 3rd, 4th, 6th cranial nerve. The orbital apex syndrome is the superior orbital fissure syndrome along with the optic nerve involvement. Now the intracranial complications. Meningitis and encephalitis, extradural abscess, subdural abscess, which is most common, brain abscess, cavernous sinus thrombosis. The difference between the CST and the orbital cellulitis. First is onset slow, abrupt, source ethmoidal sinus, nose, sinus, orbit, ear and pharynx. The cranial nerve involvements 3rd, 4th, 6th cranial nerve, 3rd, 4th, 6th and 6th is the earliest involved. Laterality is unilateral and this is bilateral. Thank you.